because that's the only pictures they wouldn't be backed up on a chip or anything else. That they would just be from my phone, and that's it. And they usually say camera roll. What the hell? Yeah.
Six hours later.
You know what? I'm going to report you to the FBI. You sick person. You sick person. I'm calling the FBI right now. Someone just sent me child pornography. Oh my gosh. And what do I do about it? And it's the most disgusting thing and I can't unsee it. And what do I do about it?
Why don't you use Google? Okay, here's what happens. You open a case with the FBI.
How do I report it on my phone?
The FBI calls you.
How?
They go through what you have.
How do I report it? Tell me.
Everything came directly off my phone the way it was.
How do I report it on my phone?
Why don't you use Google? From what number, from what time, all of that. I already have an agent that I deal with. I'm calling.
So crazy.
Jimmy, I'm calling the police.
Why can't I just call the police?
I'm going to call the police. Yeah.
Why can't I just call the police?
Everybody says I should call the police. And her information is always wrong. Why would I call the police?
Why can't I just call the police?
Tell me why I call the police. That's been sent to the FBI. Come on. Really? Have an open FBI investigation. That stuff is sent to the Attorney General. Why would I call the police?
It's in the middle of the night.
Jimmy, the police are up.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
The police are up.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response
I don't want to be.
Calm down.
Listen.
No, honey.
were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
My whole
I don't
heart.
understand
Jimmy, look,
how you
here, look at
ever
this.
think they
No,
could-
Jimmy, I want you just to look at my
Everyone is now dumber for having listened to it.
hard drive. Come over here. Look at this.
Okay, let me see.
I want to show you something. It's all gone. Look.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Hold on a minute.
It'll be fine. We'll
No,
find
it's
it
not.
later.
No, it's not. Jimmy, look, just Jimmy, let me show you something, okay? Let me show you something.
That's what she said.
All right. This PC,
I see.
they're sending me more porn.
Okay, well, are these people sending in this weird stuff? Think about it. They're going to figure this whole thing out. But stop. No,
Oh, God.
don't worry about
Just,
this.
just block
I
this
know.
guy. I don't.
What-
Just
what
block
are
that
you-
person. Block that person.
Why- we go-
I don't
okay.
want that on my phone.
Are you
Don't
on the
delete
phone?
it. Disgusting. Don't delete it.
I'm like,
It's disgusting.
I'm
Don't delete it,
I'm not-
Jimmy.
I figure out how to
It's
block it. I
disgusting.
didn't block this stuff.
Don't delete it,
Stop it. Get some help.
please. I
do you
want to
mean?
send it to
What?
the police.
Okay, honey.
I know. I got you, Jimmy.
Okay.
One was in there, and the thing
Yeah,
is
guess what?
empty.
We're still, how can it all be empty if you're looking at all this now?
Oh God,
Something's
Jimmy.
up with-
No, it's not all empty. It's all gone. It's not all empty. It's got that little bit empty on here. It's got that little bit. That's
Okay.
it.
Well, when you get to your show here, instead of putting a big
There's no show. I can't do any show tonight. I was just telling them what was going
Okay.
on.
honey.
I can't take it in. If I take it in, I will not be able to go onto YouTube. And this is my job, and it supports my family.
What did you say you're licensed in, Carolyn?
Licensed clinical hypnotherapist.
Hypnotherapist?
Yes. Why?
You hypnotize people?
All I'll say is that in general, if somebody doesn't have a valid license, well, I have my license to do it, yeah. I'm not saying that about her. I'm saying that in general. You take it for what it means.
Can you do that to yourself?
She is completely delusional here. No, I don't think, I mean, there's some things you could try. What she's saying, maybe on the Valium. This is someone having serious, serious delusions. There's a channel with 3 initials, just like BBT, saying the most horrible things about my son, okay? She must have given you some tips, okay? Horrible things. She didn't lose her son. Just like she wanted me to say I mentioned one of her deceased relatives. He's all over the highway. And never did. I even have a text where she asked me to. That was reported. She said, what? You wouldn't do that? That is abusive. No, I wouldn't do that. To the victim. But I guess it was good, you know, to make people think that I said something. That is abusive to me. It's still on there, and it's even using the image of my minor sons on it. And I've reported that. My minor son's image on it, on their thumbnail. You swatted me. They must have said, did you kill your wife and kids? You thought I'd be killed? And he said, they're upstairs sleeping. I'm not a phony person. I can't pretend for anything in the world. Well, I wasn't killed. And then I thought he was saying, it made me stronger. Like, please leave us alone. Our kids are upstairs sleeping. Less afraid. So I started to freak out. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm like, it's not the police. It's somebody. And if somebody doesn't like that, well, that's me. And I thought it was some crazy freaking person from YouTube. That's who I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve, okay? Because of those calls. I'm not a phony person. And I said, I can't believe this. Some freaking whack job. I can't pretend for anything in the world. Came up here and they're going to kill us. I'm not a phony person. And so I went to go guide the gun. And that's it. That's how it goes. And I'm telling you, I'm not a phony person. I didn't know that was the cop when he came through. I'm not a phony person. If I had a gun in my hand, I would have killed him. I'm not a phony person. That you can have people that go against every terms of service. Body shaming. And in fact, they enjoyed it so much, I never saw one person move so much in my life. Targeted harassment. It was like a chair yoga or something. No, it was like a chair aerobics for a minute there. Cyberbullying.
Well, see?
So we're even trying to make people healthier, you know, get them move around a little bit. You hide behind fake Christianity, every single one of you.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
The prayer is, God, bring forth the demons.
Yes, yes! She's not a Christian!
And let them spew their lies out on the floor. And that is what is happening here. If you are a real Christian, you don't sit up there and say the things you do. And that is what is happening here. Sincerely Emily over there, bullying them. Emily, your video's dropping soon on Scooter Cinema. Okay? Age shaming. You're not in high school. You're far from high school. You're more towards the old age home than high school. Inciting hate mobs.
And you've got an army.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Targeted harassment.
We created the Mommy Ramblings Army.
The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Gang stalking.
Okay, there's power in numbers.
We are going to show this going to media in New York, to YouTube, to tell the story about the SWAT, lying, to Google, to 48 hours, to 48 hours, and it needs to go to Dateline, and it's to Dateline, it needs to go to 2020, and everyone, it needs to go all over the place and show them what YouTube is allowing here. What's happening? The pandemic, a lot of those meetings, you know, they couldn't happen, and people are working from home, and it's like, so it's crazy, but I have to get back on and get meeting with them because death threats. Do you keep a gun downstairs? Downstairs? Yes, I've got one right at my feet. I'm serious though. I just have to aim for the chest. Just aim for the chest. The narcissist personality disorder playing the blame game. And you came on the panel. People, they'll never let you stay on this platform. You had to raise your voice. We're gonna strike every one of your videos. You had to scream with my videos tonight, every single one, because you could not even have a debate. Me and Natasha, and you proved it with you putting it on your screen. We all saw it, okay? You know how to scream, lying about, and you know how to lie. The language of a liar with NPD is very apparent. They love to say things in absolutes. Never. Never once. Never. Never one time. Even when they know they're lying their heads off, you know, I've never, never I've never said that at all. She's done all of this at all, okay? Age shaming. How old are you, 5? All of this. How old are you, 5? The only people that have to tell you they're loyal are people that are not loyal. I have a conscience. The only people that have to convince you of this, sweetheart, I know how I look. The only people that have to tell you they're loyal are people that are not loyal. And I am intelligent. I'm very happy with myself. The only people that have to tell you they're Christians are people that are not Christians. And I speak the truth. I don't sit in a chair all day. Ethan's got a new track jacket. I go out with my kids, track and field.
I had it for a while.
You've had it for a while, okay.
Yeah, I had it for a month.
A month, okay. But you know what? Beauty comes from inside. And there's even a clip of it out there and things like that. You're showing what's wrong with you. You're dead inside. And you're showing that you have nothing else. You don't have a heart, you don't have a conscience. You're showing that you are the bitter old hag. And that's the truth. It is. Because every name you call me, their mean is everything that you think you are. Nasty people. I've tried to ignore it, and the only way that's working is the exposure, and it's not going to stop. I've tried to ignore it, and the only way that's working is the exposure, and it's not going to stop. As a creator, I will not allow. This is how it goes. Attacks on vulnerable members of the community. So they're going to pretend they're going to hurt themselves. That is why I'm going to address this. Carolyn's strong, and I'm going to address it one time here. I've been suicidal over this, and I will take any appropriate action I need to take. But you guys are going to do the little, I'm going to hold myself, I'm going to hold myself, because it is against the terms of service of YouTube. Yeah, you guys don't know that. But it can also cause vulnerable individuals. If they drop those truth bombs, I'm going to hold myself to do something devastating. Ask the people close to me. And I'm not going to sit back as a creator. I have been freaking suicidal.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
BBT will lie too, but when BBT was being found out, I had her best friend, and they tried to push me over the edge. You know who it is, the person that's been threatening me all along. Messaging me, telling me that I better stop all this stuff with BBT because BBT was in the hospital. You know who it is, the person that's been threatening me all along. Because BBT was in the hospital. You know who it is, the person that's been threatening me all along. And she wasn't going to make it. They thought it would push me over the edge. They have somebody come on and say, oh my gosh, she's not going to make it through the night and it's all your fault. Jimmy, I think you're going to have to get the police on the line. Because BBT was in the hospital and she wasn't going to make it. Because I'm getting freaking threats coming through. Oh, I started to cry again. Okay, come on. And then everybody's going to say, oh, we got to just back off. We can't drop those truth bombs. Oh, yeah, it's all my fault? Really? Because I'm the one that gave myself death threats. Why don't you just freaking come up here because we'll put an end to it right now. They have nothing to create. They have nothing. No content. It's definitely, yeah, they love to watch us.
To me, it actually did look worse before we put the.
But they truly enjoy you. Then you know you're really doing something good. Most normal people don't watch things they don't like. Have tons of screenshots. Like most normal people, we have tons of audio. Don't take time out of their day to comment to people they don't like. Alma, really? Like, unless they are an a-hole. I know. It's all scripted. It's all scripted. Yeah. And if they can't see that, you should go on a full-out rant on them. They really need to take a better look. They orchestrate the drama behind the scenes.
Pull out what?
You should go on a full-out rant. If we want views, let's see who can fight this week. I'm serious. We can lie to these people. We can set up fake drama. And what you're going to do is you're going to be like F-bomb crazy. I think it would push your channel. You would get a lot of news. I don't know when you will wake up. Okay? Don't you see how freaking scripted it is? You know what? Let's have you and you go at each other. Okay? Don't you see how freaking scripted it is? And you know what I want you to do? I want you to pretend that someone came into your Patreon, okay, and dug up a whole bunch of stuff on your family. And I want you to go crazy on that tomorrow, all right? If you like that, if that's the kind of entertainment, know that it's written your...
No. Oh.
You're watching low-budget TV shows.
You know why? Because they're scared of me. They're afraid of a baby.
Why do they hate me so much?
Because babies tell the truth.
Because I don't participate in this. Climate is ready to change here. Things cannot go on and people cannot be lying about certain things. We'll get to that. Let's go to some real stuff that's going on. Then, if someone tells you over and over of all the good things they've done, you don't know what I did today. I don't sit here and gloat about it. Of how they've helped people when someone was assaulted. I don't sit here and gloat about it. I do so many things. How I spent my morning helping someone that was assaulted. I don't sit here and gloat about it. You guys have no idea because that's the way it should be. Okay? A rambler. I don't sit here and gloat about it. Why? You don't do things to get people to admire you for them? Yeah, assaulted. I don't sit here and gloat about it. Who had no one else to call. I don't sit here and gloat about it. But I'm not going to stream a newscast. It's not my content to stream.
Laundry did check into the campsite on September 6th through the 8th.
Because you can watch that on your own.
Checked out, and Pinellas County released records that show Roberto.
But I'm not going to sit there and stream that.
That they got it. This is for sure. I wouldn't bust this loose.
And I can tell you what I think of people that just stream that.
Yeah, for sure.
Today, Dog's story, at least partially.
But I'm not going to because I'm going to hold my tongue.
You know what I mentioned, I didn't want to say it out loud, but one thing that's very effective that we can all do, even if we have to, I already have a Yelp account, but I didn't see businesses on Yelp.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not on Yelp, we can put it there.
Right. Yeah.
And put in reviews. And just
here's this woman. Here's what I don't understand. What's the matter?
Oh, I got a text that says it's live. End it. Quiet. We are live.
Someone streaming us?
Mm-hmm. We're streaming somehow.
No, we're live.
We're live?
Yeah.
Oh.
What I see is nothing but the road ahead of me. They're going to try to say it's because... And I was sitting there looking at my screen and I need somebody to put in caps. I had a chat. I don't even have a chat. Like 10 times. Yes, yes, yes. What I see is nothing but the road ahead of me. If you can hear me, and no, you can't because I can't. That's all that's on my camera is the road ahead of me. And it's got to be something really obvious. Just yes in caps. Just same way you would have a dash camera. A bunch of times if you can hear me and no if you can't. Okay? I see nothing. Okay, yes you can. Yes, okay. I don't see anybody on the panel. I don't see any chat. I don't see anything. And it's got to be something really obvious. Just yes in caps. My thing is in the window. I'm not holding it. And it's got to be something really obvious. My hands are on the wheel. Just yes. But they're trying to sabotage. That's exactly what they're trying to do, is sabotage. This guy behind me, you shouldn't be tailgating. This guy behind me in this beat up Chevy Suburban driving like a lunatic. You see this guy? Doesn't want to stop when you have to stop with a stop sign. You talk about a freaking stop sign? Doesn't want to stop and is beeping. Now he's driving like a lunatic. Go ahead, get out of here. Go, hurry to McDonald's. Hurry to McDonald's. There's no wonder your car looks the way it does. Okay. So, is it any wonder? So now I'm stopping at the green light. There is a creator that is making a mockery of my son's death. And then I beg the guy, don't hurt us. Please don't hurt us. Playing out my grief. She puts on the fake tears when I am crying about my son. Her fake tears. Oh my God, the door is open. I thought it was an intruder. In streams, and then laughing. When her fake tears. And then laughing.
Yeah, speed it. You can speed it up.
Her fake tears. They pounded on the door. So they snuck up and they were screaming, open the door. And then laughing. Oh my God, the door is open. And he opened the door. Oh my God, the door is open. I thought it was an intruder. And making remarks, snide remarks. And meanwhile, we keep our mouths shut. Hey, I am shocked and I am saddened, right? We don't go on. We don't cry. And I don't know how you guys could do this and say we're being targeted. This is a calculated attempt to drive wedges and being harassed by some very calculating people. Better over there because you don't get talked over.
A few moments later.
Saying that I'm slandering her.
Hi, Jan.
I'm here.
Anna Patty. Thanks for coming, Jan.
Mommy.
Patty's cricket, which is a lie.
Mommy,
and then Kelly
please.
doesn't like Heather, which is a lie.
That was
Mommy.
wrong, Jan. That
Just let her
was
get it
wrong.
out.
That whole thing was wrong.
It's not true.
But where am I slandering her?
It's true. I hurt here, and I'm just getting sick over it because I'm hearing these very people that sit on panel. You guys can have those communities. You won. You won. I hope you're happy. Just leave me alone. But if you're not happy in this community, I hope you're happy. But if you're not happy in this community, I hope you're happy. Come on. Come on. Signs. Why do we need signs? We wish you a Merry Christmas. So I love these signs. You don't need some sign. We wish you a Merry Christmas. You don't need it. And I love it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I love the colors. I love everything about it. Not changing anything. Why do you need a sign in your kitchen that says kitchen? But I love the It's a Wonderful Life. Okay. Why do you need a sign in your kitchen that says EAT in an arrow? You're not a moron. You don't need it. Got these today. Why do you need a sign? Got these today. You're not a moron. You don't need it. Got these today. Can't you sue those people? Well, that's what you don't understand, how difficult, and that's some of the things that have to change.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for...
They have to change, and we were going to go march to Washington.
The best is yet to come.
And go on the media and show that, like this mother in her kitchen got a SWAT called on her, because that is just being swept under the rug in real life, and it shouldn't be. Everyone should know what happened that night, and it has to be done, okay? And that'll prove to these lunatics that want to say it didn't happen, it's fake, because the police reports will go right out there to all the media stations. I've contacted media, and it has to be done. And I've told them about the abuse that goes on here, and it has to be done. I've had them contact me, and it has to be done. I've contacted media. We have to get it out. As you dig back, 2017. Who is calling me now at 2:37 in the morning? It's a pattern. Really weird guy is on my answering machine. Same thing. He's having he's pretending that he's coming. Over and over and over again. It says, I'm going to come and kill you. And the exact phrase is out of there. I'm going to call my husband, and then I'm going to call the police. And then in another year, he pretended he was having sex. You'll see that, again, coming. And then he said, I'm watching you. I'm going to come and kill you, you pathetic bitch. They recycle all of this stuff. I got a death threat. Well, I'm pretty sure it is. It is a pattern. Because that's a logo, too. So I hope they know that. It's a pattern that I can hit him with a copyright infringement. And you just have to follow the pattern to see what she's doing. Did they put my kids on there? She's doing this in a bigger way than she's ever done before. It's all a script, but it's a stick. It's all a script. She knows what to do. What did it say? And if you start watching the pattern cease to exist, you can predict the behavior. They are going to make me not exist. Okay, and it was really weird. Just like when you follow a narcissist. In my suggested feed, they go through those patterns. There came up a video, it was live, and then there's always some kind of crisis. And no freaking joke. Or something's happened. The guy lives in Pennsylvania. He has a stalker. There's some kind of crisis involved, and a harasser who lives in New Hampshire. Where you feel sorry for them. His stalker's name is BBY, and you can't go at them anymore because you feel sorry for them. He is involved with the FBI. He has a local detective. He is doing everything that I'm doing. And then as soon as they get all that sympathy and everything goes down like that, they come right back up and be the horrible person.